The WSWD transmission cost for
I'm on the Mural. Nice foreshortened surface. Here's the materials you'll need for today's drawing lesson. You ready? You need your drawing pad, your drawing pencil, and your activity notebook so you can take some notes on this today's activity, okay? Now you get the materials together and I'll be right back. So you're ready to draw today? You're all loosened up? You got your pencils ready, got your pencil sharp, you have your paper ready. Take your hand, do some loosening up exercises called, what are they called? Finger aerobics. Okay, bad drill. We're going to start by drawing a warm-up of some circles on their side, foreshortened circles. So we start that. Take your pencil, loosen up right here, and draw a skinny hot dog shape. It almost looks like a cigar shape. It's really a skinny hot dog shape. And then we'll draw another one. These are really good practice. The foreshortened circles are excellent objects to practice. You can draw these all the time. Fill up a lot of notepaper with these because once you learn how to draw foreshortened circles correctly, you're on your way to getting to the land of drawing. Now that we know how to draw the foreshortened circle, let's draw a planet and have a foreshortened circle wrapping around the planet. So what we'll do is we'll draw the planet right here, draw a circle. And then we'll draw, well, you know what we could do? We could either draw the foreshortened circle horizontally across the planet, or make it a little more interesting and tilt it just slightly. So what I'll do, I'll put my pencil right here and start the foreshortened ring wrapping around the planet Saturn. Now watch this. Start right here, really tight, and come back in. Now you see, now when you put the second ring around the planet Saturn, it's going to be like a cloud vapor ring. And you can even put moons in it later on if you want to. But the important thing is to stretch the end out. You start right here, stretch the end out to about right at this point, I guess. You're not close in here. I'll do it again. See that area right there? A lot of people draw this ring correctly, but watch this. You're coming too close to it. Try to avoid that. Let's make this ring stretch way out. Watch this. Way out. Come back in close. Try to avoid coming closer over on this side. Stretch it way out on this end. Now watch this. Stretch it way out. Come back in close. Now, take your pencil, darken the planet a little bit. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Hey, one second. Why don't you just sit right there for a second? Let me finish my shading and stuff. I'm going to go along here, nice and dark. What is it, Cindy? Can I help you? Oh, that's all right, Cindy. Cindy, I told you, man, he's a scientist. He's a good friend. See, I asked him to forward here, these foreshortened circles. No, we're not going to do a planet Saturn. You take the idea of a foreshortened circle on a flying saucer. And I'm not sure what he's doing yet. He's doing some kind of activity. He's stretching the circle out. I think that's called a mobile. Some kind of bouncing act. But you have to tell me, it's supposed to be a surprise for me. You want to watch me finish the drawing? Okay, what I'm doing is I'm adding shading wrapped around. See, this is a ring of vapor around the planet Saturn. The cloud ring going around like this. Cindy, what does the ring have to do with the drawing of you? What does drawing have to do with it? You are so cute. Why don't you sit right there and watch me, okay? Go along. In fact, I'm going to teach you how to draw one of these days. One of these days I'm going to design a picture that's big enough that you can hold. That would be fun. Anybody can learn how to draw. Really, anyone can learn how to draw. Even a dragon. Even a cute dragon like you, Cindy. Did you know you're the nicest dragon I know? Did you know that? You're turning green, Cindy. Just like the green mountains in the middle, huh? Look at how nice and dark I'm getting underneath this lead. See, this is the cloud vapor. It's your planet to have a little more volume, more shape to it. Get it nice and dark underneath this ring. Just like you did. You drew a simple table. You drew nice and dark beneath the hood. Oh, you want to help me shade? All right. Tell you what. Get some material and blend that up, and I'll blend this across. Nice and dark. Lighter and lighter as it goes across. See, the sunlight's coming from up here. The sunlight comes down, it hits this area, so really make it nice and dark and clear it up. Now, keep in mind, you're doing a good job. You keep going if you want to. Nice and dark, lighter and lighter up here. Okay, move your hand just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Now that finishes our planet Saturn. If you want, you can put some moons around here if you want to, and you can put some stars, a moon, another star. You can put a round circle for a planet back in the distance up here. And that finishes this drawing. Let's go on now and we'll draw a flying saucer. You want to help me, Cindy? You sure? It's not going to inconvenience you too much. Yeah. Thanks, Cindy. You're just too helpful. I'm going to draw a flying saucer. Now, again, we have the problem. We can do it horizontally. We can slant it one way or slant it the other. You help me. What do you want? You want it horizontal or do you want it slanting? You want it slanting this way? All right. So you know what? It's more comfortable for me to draw it this way, so I'll slant it this way. I'm going to draw a nice foreshortened circle. You're going to draw another foreshortened circle in here, right along like this. And then I'm going to draw the bubble, the flying saucer. Start flying. See, this is a dome. That's where they sit in the control tower. And not really control tower, but the controls are inside here, and the computer directional systems and all the data processing banks inside the flying saucer. I'm going to make a speed race. You cracked me up. You're so funny. Oh, bye-bye, Cindy. I'll see you next time. I'm going to draw a C right here for the communications satellite, foreshortened circle, and I'm going to draw a radar telecommunications satellite dish right here. Put a little knob, and if you want, you can put some rock and roll music coming out of here. Okay. Remember, I want to make drawing as popular as rock and roll. This way, we combine the two. And then if you want, you can blend the shape right here on the satellite. Okay, and then we'll draw the leg. See, I curved it and I brought it down to a point. Same thing, coming out from the middle point here. And same thing here. Now, watch this. The back leg, see, it's tilting a little bit until these legs are tilted off. And the back leg is shorter and it's smaller than these here too. A little bit shorter, a little bit smaller, and we'll draw a small wheel back here. And in fact, the back leg's even darker underneath the shadow of the whole flying saucer. See how it recesses the drawing underneath there? And then we'll add shading, nice and dark right here. Lighter and lighter as we go along. Lighter and lighter. Lighter and lighter. If you want, you can take your finger to blend it across here. You know what's a good trick? You can take your finger and you lick your finger and you smear the saucer. But look, spit on your paper or anything. Just take your finger and put a little bit of moisture and help blend this across. All right. Now I'm going to blend this across from dark to light right here. Dark to light, lighter, 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 lighter. And you'll draw the Martian like round circle. And there's his eyes and his smile and his antenna. Now remember, draw, draw, draw. Practice drawing, what, about 20 minutes a day? Are you doing that? Fantastic. If you do that much, 20 minutes a day, you're going to be drawing better than me at any time. Now, keep in mind when you're practicing, the magic word today, foreshortening. You like to draw, and I like to draw. But you know what? There's no clubs that's designed just especially for us drawers. You know what I've done? I've designed a club just for you. It's called the Secret City Drawing Club. Do you want to become a member? It's easy. Anyone can become a member. What you do is you complete a drawing or activity that I have each week, and you send it into the address that I'm going to give you in a moment. Now, this week's activity is for you to take a really simple object, like a simple table. I'll show you what a simple table looks like. Melody drew this one right here. Take the simple table and turn it into a really elaborate Secret City building. I'll show you a Secret City building, but first of all, let me give you the address of what you send in. Ready? Secret City Club, Post Office Box 444, Moraga, California, 94556. Now this is what happens when you really practice a lot, draw a lot. This is how Kathy started her simple table. She started with a round one, and she built a super elaborate Secret City building. Now this is the idea. She made the club today. With the shading, the staff, the scoop. Really exciting little extras she added. Add extras, that's super important. Let me show you another one. This is Jessica's drawing. She started with the simple table at the very top. Sorry, I'll try to keep it straight so you can see it. She added blended shading. She has the wedges, the windows. Really exciting drawing. And look at that little water tube going between the two staffs. Let me show you one more example. This is not really a secret building, but it's a good activity to practice at stacking up your square wedding cakes. And Melody, she stacked this up about, what, I can't even count them, 21 high. Super good exercise to practice. Draw as much as you can. Finish your Secret City building. And as soon as you do, send it into my Secret City Club, and I'll make you an automatic member of the club. I wonder what Metaman's doing with those flying saucers. Secret City, calling and flying saucers. Secret City, calling and flying saucers. Come in, please. Come in, please. Commander Mark asked you to do something with flying saucers. The best thing I could do is make a flying saucer mobile. They actually look like they're flying through the air. Now this mobile is a little bit more complicated because I have to balance all of the saucers and the wood and even the little trinkets I have here. Let's start off with this. This flying saucer mobile is made from brackets and 3 paper flying saucers. Let me show you how to make flying saucers. First, get some paper. Sturdy paper is best, so you can fold and bend and play with it a little bit more. And what I did was I got a pot, and I drew a great big circle around the pot. I traced it, so nice round circle. And then I found 2 other shapes, and I traced a saucer first, and then I found a smaller shape, which is plastic container, and I traced another circle in the center. Then what I did was I cut the large circle out until I had this shape. Now I'm going to show you what to do to crease or bend your flying saucer. Take my smaller shape here, and what I've done is I found a knitting needle, or you could even use a pen that doesn't have any ink anymore, and I carefully trace again all the way around my object. And don't press too hard because you don't want to cut your paper. This is called scoring. And after I've scored the circle, what I do then is I cut carefully from the outer end of my circle all the way to the center, and then I take the 2 ends and I carefully bring them over this way, and what happens is that my flying saucer actually pops up into position. There's a really interesting flying saucer shape. Now, take a thicker piece of cardboard, do the same thing. I scored in the center, and I scored the outer to the second ring, and again I cut from the outer end to the center, and when I put my 2 pieces together here, it pops up.
Hello, Metaman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Commander. Does that look like a flying saucer?
That looks like a flying saucer. I like this one right here. You held this one up?
Yes.
You know what? I haven't seen Cindy as excited as she was in my lesson in a long time. Would she come in here and start harassing you or something?
Well, she was really involved in watching me make my flying saucers.
I haven't seen her so excited. You should have talked to her. Did she talk at all? Did she kind of rambunctious for you?
Well, she is usually that way, Commander.
So what are you doing here? Now, you said something about balancing things.
Well, I'm showing how to make a simple flying saucer, and on this flying saucer, Commander, I even began to draw some...
Oh, can I draw something on it?
Well, sure.
I brought my pen right here.
I'll use one of my blue pens.
Does blue matter?
It was really good.
Okay. Now, how do you put these together? What do you...
Well, what I usually do after...
So this one is stuck together.
No, not yet. I haven't explained it. What we do is put Scotch tape or glue it. I could even use a paper clip.
That's good. You see how it pops up?
But before you glue it with paper, what you want to do is get a piece of stuck together.
Did I get so fast?
You do. What you do then is you get a piece of string, or I use fishing line, tie a knot at one end, and carefully put it in the center here, and then,
Like this one?
exactly.
Or you can do on the outside of this one too. I'm gonna tangle it up. I'm sorry, you better do that. And while you're doing that, can I draw it up this one?
This one has been fastened lean circles. Instead of fastening the center, I fasten on the outside.
Like an upside down tripod, huh?
Yes, I guess that's a good way of
And you
looking
drew
at
little
it.
windows. You know what? I just did another window right here. What I drew the thickness of it. See, the windows, the thickness is on this side beside the margin, and as it moves around the flying saucer, the saucer goes on the other side, and it makes it actually the lights off inside it like they're out there or something. I just pieced them up. And you can draw all over these. You can put intricate doorways and ramps and everything, huh?
The one thing that I do, now this is not really a mobile, it's called a stage wheel. And you hold that right there, Commander. What I could do is hold it straight out. It's just a piece of cardboard.
It's like a frame, like a picture or something. All right.
Well, it is
I'm
going to
sorry.
frame. It's going to frame the flying saucer. Now, what I'm going to do is I put a string right across the top of it,
And then just balance it in the middle, eh?
and then tie this string to the string in the middle of our circle.
So this is called a stage wheel.
A stage wheel. And you get one object dangling down from the sky.
Okay. In the wind, balancing around. This is really an interesting idea to take your imagination, to take the drawings that we had today and expand on it, use your imagination and create something 3D, like an activity or something. I like this idea. I'm impressed. That it really is reflecting and shining. You know what? You can even put bird seed in there and dangle it from a tree.
I guess you can, Commander.
Now, you know what? I'm going to go over and take a look at all the students, some of the drawings they sent in. And you keep on inventing, use your imagination. The sky is the limit, all right? Thanks, Metaman.
Bye-bye.
Here, in the Secret City Gallery, I've gathered together some drawings that the kids have done. Now, today there's some special drawings. What the kids did, they had a contest between themselves to see who could draw the most flying saucers on one piece of paper. Sounds like quite a contest. Now, we'll take a look at this. Wendy, she drew about 30, let me see here, I can't even count it, but at least 39 or 40 flying saucers flying around, and she has mountains here with shading. She even drew the planet Saturn that we had in the lesson with 4 shortening wrapping around. These 4 shortening views here, the magic word for today. Now let's take a look at another drawing. The same idea, the same contest. And this is what Sven did. Sven drew flying saucers horizontally across the paper. Look what this is. This is a great idea to practice your drawings. Look at all these flying saucers. They all have the middle leg shorter and 2 lines. The 2 outside legs are longer. These are really good activities. One thing I would have suggested to Sven is that you shade the left side on here and blend the shading. Let's take a look at another drawing. Spin the gallery around here. Now this is what Scott did. Now Scott drew his nice 4 shortened circles. Now see how tall he made the container that the flying saucer Martian fits inside? I really like the idea. You can stretch them out if you want to. And this is a really cute little Martian in there. Now I would have suggested some shading, but this is a nice drawing. Let's take a look at another drawing. Now this is another example of the contest they had. Look at how many flying saucers. I mean, there must be 1,200 million flying saucers in here. Look at all these. They do a hairy, scary volcano. Some shady. The mountains are overlapping. Really nice outline. Some of the flying saucers even come down in front. Here I am at the Secret City Mural. This is my favorite part because I get to take all these ideas that I'm teaching you and put it onto my secret universe. I'm creating the moonscape right here. And today, I'm beginning to draw a whole fleet of flying saucers flying into the Secret City. Now, I drew a couple flying saucers. One of them is slanting this way and zipping through the paper. See, I have some clouds up here. And then I have another one zipping down this way, and I have a couple floating. Now, I'm going to draw a really elaborate flying saucer. So I sketched it in real lightly with my pencil. Now I'm going to outline it real dark with my black ink. I'm going to draw the dome for the flying saucers, and I'll curve the bottom. And I'll put one Martian inside there. I'll put the pilot's eye right there. And give the pilot the antenna. And then I'll draw 4 shorts in circle. Remember the message board today? It wraps around the top of the flying saucer. And then you draw the dish. Now, if I was drawing a regular flying saucer, ooh, I forgot the other eye in there. I'm sorry. I give him a big smile. He's a happy Martian. He's in a good mood. And then he ate his Martian cereal this morning. And then draw a connector. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one flying saucer and connect it to another one to make a cargo ship flying through. I'll draw a post coming down, some kind of connecting tube. Now this is where you can use your imagination and really expand on it. You can create anything you want. This is your drawing, your mural, or your secret city. Just use your imagination, your creativity, put on your creative caps, and just go to town. Now I'm going to put, this is going to be empty back here. It'll be full of some cargo, full of some food for the secret city. Maybe it's coming down for a landing in the secret city, the moonscape area. It's going to deliver some groceries. Draw a foreshortened circle wrapped around here, and then draw a dome on top, and then draw the shallow flying saucer dish, and then draw a connector tube. See, this one's a little bit bigger because it has to hold more material. And then come down. Now, if you have your drawing pad with you, you might want to take, you might not be able to keep up with me. I'm drawing pretty quickly right here, but you can at least get some ideas to add to your secret city. Now, I'll draw a little bubble here, the connector tube, and then a funnel shape for the fumes of the fire to blast out the back, so we get the idea that this Martian ship is flying down toward the secret city. And then draw some jet streams coming out the back. And now the same idea is up here. You see this cloud wrapping around this jet stream? I'm going to do the same kind of cloud right here. I'll show you how I did that. I'll take my pencil so you can really understand the concept behind this. I'm going to draw a circle right here, and then another circle, and another circle. See a bunch of circles wrapped around the jet stream, and then I'll draw a curve, and then I'll overlap this behind here. Isn't this fun? You can take your pencil and really make this look really soft, like cotton, like this flying saucer zipping through the cloud. This really makes your drawing have a lot of action, a lot of depth to it. And then we'll draw the top of the clouds, wrap. You see how they wrap around that jet stream? Wrap around, wrap around, wrap around, and zoom out the back. And then you can take your pencil and put a little bit of tone inside that, so it looks like it's a different color coming through this. And I'll draw two and in out the top here, and curve this, draw a foreshortened circle, curve this, foreshortened circle, and then I'm going to draw another flying saucer tilting down this way. We have one tilting this way, so let's balance it out. I'm going to draw a flying saucer with a foreshortened circle.
Hello, Commander Mark.
Hello, Metaman.
I brought my flying saucer mobile to compare with your mural.
I don't have any strings on my flying saucer.
No, you don't need to. It's flying in the air.
This is really fantastic. Hey, you didn't, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't put any bird seeds. Look what happened. It came in for a crash landing. I can straighten that. It needs to get fueled up. You know what, Metaman? Someday you're going to be able to teach you how to draw these flying saucers. I think they're really fun. Go ahead, and I'm going to curve the bottom right here. In fact, did you want to learn how to draw right now?
I think I'll just walk through that.
Okay. Curve. Inside, draw the interior of this flying saucer with foreshortened circles, and then draw another dome. Now, I really like the idea of doing different things. You don't always have to draw the same flying saucer. You can get real extravagant and really elaborate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here, maybe with a funnel shape. That sounds like a good idea. I'll draw a curve down here, connecting tube, and then I'll draw a tapered funnel, curve the bottom. See, this is kind of fun, just to create with your pencil and you just go to town. And then, you know what the magic word is today? Foreshortening. Now, can you point the foreshortening somewhere up here? Help. I'm going to see if I can remember what word.
All of these spaceships right here are
foreshortening circus. Perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do, what should I do? Should I draw a bubble down here? Should I draw another tube and then another section?
I think a tube with another section.
A tube with another section. That's going to be a pretty tall cargo ship. It won't be very fast. These are little speed racers. I like making sound effects because it makes my drawing more interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put an antenna on top here first. Now I'll go to that tube. There's my antenna. Should I put a radar dish? Look at, he's listening to some music. He's racing down through the sky. Now, this is kind of interesting. Now, should I make the tube slanting this way or this way, coming straight out? I think I'll make it coming straight out the bottom. And then I'll curve the bottom. I'll draw the bottom of the flying saucer right there. See, it's just floating around through the sky. And then I'll add some shading. Nice and dark underneath the ball right here. Lighter and lighter as it moves around. See, you can just do anything you want. There's no limits. So when you take your pencil and you go to that piece of paper, just let it fly. Don't set yourself limits. Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Just go to town. Shade this. Shade. And see how it's nice and dark underneath this? And it blends around lighter and lighter as it comes around. These are really good objects to practice because they can come in and then they taper out and they come in. And this is an overhang right here. Nice and dark. Are you able to practice? Draw every day. How long? For about 20 or 30 minutes, that's right. Keep drawing, and I'll see you next time.
Commander Mark says anyone can learn how to draw, and Maryland Public Television now offers a 72-page book, Learning to Draw with Commander Mark. It's full of drawings and illustrations of the 7 magic words, the 22 special art words, and tells how to start a local Secret City drawing club. The kit also has 3 non-toxic Commander markers, a Secret City drawing pad, drawing pencil, Commander Eradicator, and official Secret City Club membership card. Send $11.95 check or money order payable to Secret City Kit, Post Office Box 444, Moraga, California 94.